Well, welcome back everybody, and as you can see on my own time I did some of the missions at the counter, and I had a character card, and I got a character named Siegfried, and I'll show you his little intro cutscene here now.
True strength is found in camaraderie.
So yeah, we're gonna do Siegfried's story and learn more about him. Then I'm gonna try and continue with the main story. Alright, let's just do it.
Good day.
Hello, ma'am. Fate episode. Oh, Eugene has a new one too. Alright, we'll do Eugene's first, and then we'll do all of Siegfried's up to 5. Which, by the way, I like his playstyle. But yeah, we'll start with Eugene here. Karzeda asks Eugene how he's supposed to live without his regrets. Eugene decides to tell Karzeda about losing his wife. The old Skyfirst suggests Karzeda might gain closure by finding out what his friend was trying to achieve. Right. Yep. This one.
You think we can find the flower? That sounds like a good idea.
Karzeda spoke haltingly, as if remembering the times he shared with his beloved friend. She'd always loved flowers. Tempil was a land forged by its mines, and its climate wasn't suitable for flowers. But that wasn't going to stop her. As if that thread of memory had unspooled another, Karzeda said that his friend mentioned having a secret flower garden. But she hadn't told him the location, so he wasn't sure where to begin looking.
Sometimes she'd head out to a forest near Folka. If the garden's anywhere, it's probably somewhere in there.
It might be a long shot, but that doesn't mean we shouldn't try. I drained the last of my glass. We stepped out of the tavern. The rain had stopped. The air was humid, but the sun was a welcome sight after the rain. I squinted up at the brilliant blue sky. There, arcing over the forest, was a large rainbow.
Man, that's a sign of where it is, I take it. That's her telling him. Alright, now to Siegfried. Alright. With the blood of a dragon coursing through his veins, this knight brandishes a mighty sword as a man with a stick. At one time, he found himself victim of a court conspiracy, causing him to flee his country and become a tragic hero. Despite this, he is still loyal to the kingdom to this day, and is admired by many. Also, I like his playstyle.
I can no longer recall when I first met the captain. All I can say is our paths crossed in dark times, when nights were sleepless, and the wind whispered with insidious intent. Fiendrock, my homeland, was crumbling from within, consumed by the weakness of her own people. I ventured abroad to seek help from our neighbors, but this rendered me blind to schemes hatched in the heart of our court. When I returned, the adders sprung, and I found myself falsely convicted of regicide. Disgraced, I fled the kingdom and wandered for a while in the pathless wild. Perhaps I would still be there, slowly fading into the shadow, had the crew of the Grand Cipher not come for me. The captain never once doubted my innocence, led me back to Fiendrock, and cleared my name. My honor was restored. Thus concluded the greater part of my tale, but the Grand Cipher's myth was just beginning. I joined the crew to see this story unfurl. Our journey, like all great journeys, has passed through both sorrow and joy. We have traversed the wilds, crossed kingdoms forgotten, and met all sorts of folk. I've always found the meeting of people to be miraculous. Throughout the course of history and on into the future, there have been and will be at least as many people as stars in the sky. For any two souls to come together is as wondrous as looking up into the night and seeing your image set against the velvet and winking lights. I do not know if it was fate that brought me and the captain together, but I do know I will never meet such a person again. I intend to sail with the crew to whatever end, even to the bottom of the skies.
Wow, that's a lengthy one, but then again, we are learning about him for the first time. A true patriot. Siegfried was captain of the Fiendrock's Black Dragons until conspiracy forced him into exile. With the aid of Ward and Lancelot, he was able to rid his homeland of danger and clear his name. He currently travels with the crew, watching over Ward's journey, the Promised Land. A true patriot.
In my youth, I was vain and headstrong. I shunned the company of others, hurting all who came near me. If I had continued on that path, it's likely I would have died alone, with no one to mourn my loss. But that was not to be. I was discovered by Yosef, the former king of Fiendrock, found, quite literally, by the side of the road. Though at that time, I slew monsters solely out of malice. His Majesty looked at my blade and saw what took life could also save it. He knighted me, and under his guidance, I learned about honor and friendship. I found meaning in existence. But in our world, love is inextricable from grief. New friends and brothers were lost. People that I trusted turned upon me. Loyalty had imbued me with pride. But now, it taught me desperation. Once, this desperation drove me to drink the blood of a dragon. This isn't to say that I regret becoming a knight. Lancelot, Vayne, Percival, the friendship of those three alone is worth any price. I learned the greatest lesson of all from them, that no matter how much is lost, we may always find hope in younger generations. They are what we must fight to defend. They are our purpose. To think all this was set into motion by a single meeting on the side of the road. As I grow older, it becomes clearer how much I owe to King Yosef. But I shall never be able to thank him in person again. That is why I swore to repay him in the only way I know how, by dedicating what is left of my life to the future of his country.
So he wasn't born with the blood of the dragon, he ingested it. Huh. In his youth, Siegfried was wild and arrogant and got along with no one. Then one day he rescued the wounded King Joseph, who knighted him for his deed and changed his life forever. However, Siegfried would never have another chance to thank the king, so this very day, Siegfried wields his sword in service of his homeland and the late King Joseph. The King's Man.
I know King Yosef would not want me to grieve overly much for him, but he turned me from a vagabond into the captain of the Black Dragon Knights. Under his rule, the base were ennobled, tall towers were raised, and withered fields burst forth into color. He might have done much more, had traitorous hands not cut his life short. The royal consul Isabella, covetous of his power, killed the king and smeared the guilt of it on me. Unable to prove my innocence, I was forced to flee the capital. For weeks, I was hunted by soldiers I had trained by my own hand, Lancelot foremost among them. My name was now reviled, scrubbed like a stain from the halls of honor. But this caused me little pain, for I never hungered after fame or titles. I served the crown because I loved my country, the same reason for which King Yosef wore it. Even as his body was broken and he lay on the threshold of death, he called only for the mending of Feendrock. I would not let our home waste away under the shadow of Isabella's ambition. I returned to the marches, where I dwelled in secret, gathering information. I worked alone, and even Lancelot was kept from my counsels. I did not tell him of my innocence, nor why I sought to cut out the now festering heart of our court. My silence was not due to a lack of trust. It would have been impossible for me to reach Lancelot unseen. Any attempt at communication would likely have ended with my arrest. But even had there been a clear path to Lancelot, I would have kept to myself. Lancelot was and is still young, and young minds are easily molded. If I was to leave the protection of the kingdom to him, I needed to be sure that he was more than just clay, that he had an uncorruptible, ironclad core. I needed to be sure he was not the type to blindly follow orders or emotions. He wavered, as we all do, but fortunately, he was not alone. He had the support of his childhood friend, Vyrn, and of the Grand Cypher's captain. They were his light and anchor, and with their help, Lancelot navigated the swirling tides of intrigue and arrived at the shores of truth. We were thus reunited, and together delivered Feendrock from Isabella's clutches. I had fulfilled King Yosef's last wish, and Lancelot had come into his own. It was time for me to step down and place the country in the hands of the young. And so it was that I put the rolling hills and bright walls of my home behind me and embarked on a journey of discovery across the skies.
So you used that mostly as a test to see if Lancelot was ready to take over. Okay. Siegfried's fall from grace begins when he's framed for regicide. Despite being labeled a fugitive, his fire to sell the conspiracy continues to burn. Ward's crew plays a large role in shedding light on the truth. After saving his homeland from certain ruin, he joins the crew. And now he's not wearing his helmet.
Zega Grande, another new skydom where the clouds hid unfamiliar tales. My travels aboard the Grand Cypher have taken me to many far-flung places, where I have found that there is yet enchantment in this world. I've sought after magical seashells with the power to heal kingdoms. I've crossed blades with legendary warriors, and I've heard strains of alien music, which, though strange to my ears, still spoke to my heart. But no matter how far I roam, my thoughts are constantly with the country King Yosef left in my keeping. When we alight in a foreign land, I find myself drawn not to gardens or taverns, but to places of law and order. I am ever seeking new allies for Feendrock and rooting out her enemies. It must seem like I have a mind of cold iron and steel, driven by thoughts of politics and war. And I have no excuse except to say, once a night, always a night. Zega Grande had almost fallen under the sway of Avia. Now, as its people rebuilt, I desired to learn whether their fortresses were stronger, and whether any dark shadows still haunted their streets.
Okay. Also, man, he is getting some, supposed to have 400. Alright, time to play. I'm always thinking about how to help Feendrock. Siegfried begins his analysis of Seatawl's military to determine whether it's a future ally or threat. Yeah, let's do it.
What you doing, Siegfried?
Vyrn appeared at my shoulder one day as I was walking through Seed Hollow. I'm gathering intelligence. The dragon wrinkled his snout.
Man, you're a workaholic.
He wasn't incorrect. I did want to lay aside responsibility and stroll unburdened in the sun, but I couldn't rest easily when duty called.
Hey, what if I helped? 2 weeks are better than none.
Vyrn was indeed light and fast, but I found it easier to scout alone.
Ugh, come on. I know how to handle myself.
You certainly do. If anything, I felt that the captain, Lyria, and Vyrn were strong beyond their years. That they had been forced to grow up too fast. All right, Vyrn, be my guest.
Finally, something to do. Agent Vyrn is on the job.
Okay, what hijinks are you getting into?
Vyrn twirled deftly in the air.
So, what exactly is the job? What kind of intelligence you looking for?
It's a little abstract. I would like to learn about the values of this country. Why it was founded, for example, or what would cause its people to go to war. For nations with similar values are often quick allies, but nations with conflicting values find themselves enemies.
Yeah, I'm totally following.
Take Fiendrock, for example. Our king and people stand for fellowship and peace. If we were to find out that the leaders of Seed Hollow, on the other hand, favored conquest and power, then we might expect trouble.
What, kind of trouble are we talking here?
Don't worry. I gave Vyrn what I hoped was a reassuring smile. I am not here to conduct a coup. I only seek information to bring back to Fiendrock, which may help in matters of diplomacy.
Diplomacy? Well, that's way above my pay grade. Aw, dude, I think something just happened over by the gate. I see a bunch of soldiers running that way.
With 2 flaps of his wings, Vyrn lifted himself higher into the air and hovered, squinting against the glare of the sun. Seed Hollow's military force. This may be worth looking into. Come.
Right behind you.
Time to get in
A
the
group
battle,
of
huh?
onlookers had gathered by the gate, speaking in loud, excited voices.
A monster hunt, huh?
Let us follow them. We may learn something useful.
Oh, never mind.
Nothing is so revealing of a person's nature as their deeds in battle. We passed out of the stone city and trudged for a while among grass and dirt paths. Or rather, I did, while Vyrn rode the winds beside me. Suddenly, he let himself rise on an updraft.
Spotted them! They're going at it!
As he spoke, I became aware of distant cries and the clash of arms. Let's see here. I crept beneath the shadow of dappling leaves and up a small knoll for a better look.
I don't think they can win this thing!
The warriors of Seed Hollow were many, and their faces grim with determination. And yet...
Captain, we can't hold out much longer! Stand your ground! If these monsters get past us, it's the lives of your friends and family!
They were scattered, weak, and on the brink of disaster. Vyrn, I'm going to their aid. With that, I grasped the hilt of my sword and burst from the cover of the trees.
Alright. Time to show you a little secret.
We gotta hold on!
They're moments away from enough. Goblins, come and face me!
The hell are you? Get out of here!
away!
This is no place for civilians!
With all due respect, you are not in a position to reject my aid. Focus on keeping yourself safe.
Alright, Divine. That sword of yours better not just be
Alright,
for show.
the magic casters stop.
is he mowing down all these half-seeds?
Alright, you wanna do it? Do it.
Try to eat them from far away!
Captain, this damn see circles around the half-beasts. Yeah, I can see that. Stop gawking and tend to the wounded. It's time I bear. We're gonna make it.
Heads up! Got monsters coming in from above!
Push through. No. Too slow.
I like his playstyle. He dashes forward.
is coming. Quickly, get to safety.
Bad news! Goblin soldier marching this way!
There's no way he can handle that alone. Who's still got juice in them? Back into the fray.
No, stay put. I will not be able to win with you as a burden.
Surrender. Go further. This is power. Be gone.
Yeah, he plays good. I like him. Except there's a bunch of range users and he kept screwing me up.
You are all safe now.
I can't believe my eyes. Is that guy really human?
We could have handled them alone. You know we could have. Think of how hard we've trained.
Uh-huh. Sure, you could have.
The cry of the last monster faded to nothingness, and I sheathed my sword.
Oh, man! They're lucky we got here in the nick of time!
Danger averted, Vyrn drifted to my side.
Well met, Skyfarers.
The soldiers from Seed Hollow gathered themselves and limped to form ranks. At their head, a man I believed was their captain stood, frowning at us.
You guys must be dying to thank us. I take payment in apples, by the way.
Vyrn wasn't quite reading the mood.
Yeah, good job, Vyrn.
So you know your way around a sword. Great. We appreciate the help and all, but could you not interfere with official military business?
What?
We're professional soldiers. We can handle monsters without you swinging in to save the day.
Number one? That's a lie! Number two, what's with the attitude?
That's enough, Vyrn. The dragon looked ready to spout fire. Hoping to calm him, I caught him and held him in my arms. I'm sorry. We mean no disrespect. With a bow, I turned and left that shadowy glade. I did not relax my grip on Vyrn because I felt certain that if I let go, he would flip back and spit venom in the soldiers' faces.
They didn't want to lose their dignity and honor. Oh, was that it? Oh, nope, never mind. New chapter unlocked. I think this is the last one I can do. Yep. Let's just hop into it. Cool-headed Siegfried.
What was wrong with them? They would have been toast without you!
Vyrn flew beside me, seething. We are strangers to this land, and those soldiers have a reputation to uphold.
Yeah, but doesn't it get you riled up when people are so rude?
I laughed. If rudeness were the worst foe we ever faced, we'd be lucky warriors indeed. In truth, I empathize with them. It is the duty of a soldier to fight. Incompetence on the battlefield was a matter of great shame. My unwanted assistance was salt in the wound.
I guess I could see that, but still...
Listen, no one was badly hurt. That is all that matters. I had trained many knights in my day. They had gone through their growing pains, and tasting defeat and humiliation. Yes, failure is bitter, but it is nourishment. And thus the knights learned and grew. each and every one of them, into powerful warriors. When it came to the finer points of warfare, the forces of Seed Hollow were clumsy at best. But their sense of duty was unparalleled. Upon hearing rumors of danger, they had acted swiftly, marching without fear to the monster's den. And though they had been forced to the very cusp of annihilation, not a soldier had wavered or fled. Now, they too had drunk deeply of the medicine of defeat. I believe it would course through them like fire and bring them newfound strength. The forces of Seed Hollow were capable of much, much more.
Oh wow, that's a increase. Alright. Time for some
Please come
main
again.
story, because we all know it did that last time. Sorry, I'm always curious. No, not that. Yeah, audio's up all the way. Don't know why it's so quiet. Audio playback with auto. Alright, let's go. We're gonna play Siegfried for a bit, which by the way I have his upgraded weapon. This is, I forget what's called. I also changed my party
Zoppa
around.
told us we should get out of Zega Grande, but...
Roland made it abundantly clear that Angramanyu is more than Zega Grande's problem. That power can and will consume the skies.
Exactly. So what I wanted to say was...
We got you, Lyria. Just take a look at my butt. Is that the face of somebody fixing to run away?
Oh, no it isn't.
For a second there, I thought I said take a look at my butt, and I was really confused. I'm like, what? Why are we looking at your butt?
Welcome back. Grand Cypher's good to go. Are you ready to leave?
Yeah, let's fly.
Let's fly.
The air currents have become unstable. Keep your wits about you.
So, are we really doing this? What's the plan?
We wing it.
We're going to rescue Roland.
Right on! Mission numero uno!
He's the reason we were able to save Lyria. Now it's our turn to repay the favor.
And I gotta thank him for taking such good care of the Grand Cipher.
I'm with you there. But this ain't gonna be a walk in the park, you know?
Bring it on. There's no turning back anyway.
Hang tight, Fix-It Dude. We're a-coming for ya.
Fix it, dude.
Let's give it everything we've got.
I wonder if her so-called raised not son will join us. Since she kinda scarred him after he lost, and yeah, he probably didn't take that well. Actually, he didn't take that well, we saw.
A more fearless crew there never was.
Let us wish them well.
They're the perfect folks to defy primeval gods. I'm kinda glad it's them and not me.
And so our debt to them grows heavier once more.
Well, enough yammering. We got our own work to do.
Yeah, they knew they were gonna do this. He even said, just let us keep our dignity about this. Just go. Just let me keep face here. Ooh, yeah, it's...
Selena.
Oh yeah, those dark skies. Alright, let's look around the ship real quick, because there might be an item on the ground. But yeah, I'm gonna play Siegfried, and oh, there it is. A fortune shard. Yeah, music's definitely, I'm telling ya. This ain't good.
Got a second?
Okay, what do you want? Fortune shard again. But yeah, I did upgrade some of my allies' weapons on my own time.
Alrighty.
Actually, speaking of which, Siegfried, you can have a second one equipped now, can't you? Because you actually don't have anyone. Never mind. Here, have this. No, I'm not gonna give you health. I'll give you crit. We're gonna make him good. I'm gonna give you stamina. What's stamina do again? Oh, yeah, no, actually, I don't want stamina. Alright, we'll do that for now.
Hey, this is Roland's. Must have dropped it during all that hubbub at the castle. Be sure you return it to him whenever he gets back, eh?
What is it? Roland's journal. The entries seem to be about war. Yeah, sure, let's read. I remember reading. Roland's notes 8. After reading this, I guess something must have happened to me. Lilith is powerful to say the least. Anything short of a perfect plan won't do without its losses, but if sacrifices must be made, I want to be the only one to take the fall. So he knew he'd probably get caught. So with that out of the way, I'd like to make an apology. The truth is I used Ward. I couldn't go up against Lilith, not while she commanded the church. I needed my own pieces. When I saw Ward's combat skills and Tempeal, I knew I was in luck. I always knew you carried on the fight against Lilith, should I fail. Your crew's devotion to each other is the pillar that bolsters Ward's resolve. There's no evil that can't sever your bonds. That's clear to me now more than ever. I was wrong to keep you in the dark. 600 years ago, I promised to protect all Scout Eye dwellers. After meeting you and your crew, it further proved that I was right to side with the skies. Traveling with everyone over the past days reminds me of a cherished bygone memories. It's been an honor adventuring with you all. Thank you for everything. Sincerely, Roland Polka's Mr. Fix-It. You found a journal belonging to Roland, but you may find more out in the world during other quests. His entries are saved in the archives of Lyria's journal. So now we have another thing to start collecting, and this one might be more lore heavy about the past. Let's depart.
Wind's running wild today, but it's nothing the Grand Cipher can't handle.
We finally have Lyria back, but there's not even time to celebrate. Lilith is so close to her goal, she's become blind to everything else. I doubt there's anything that can stop her now, except us. It might sound melodramatic, but this is fate. Our crew versus Lilith. So there's only one thing left to do. Fly to the Pillar of Vaioi and end this.
Oh, wow. It looks like a dragon. The pillar looks like the form of a dragon. I might be wrong, but it does. It looks like the form of a dragon. Wow, that looks awesome. It's gonna be rocky winds on the way in.
The sky's a shocking shade of despair. Guess we got Lilith and Angra Mainyu to thank for that.
That pillar scares me more. Lilith called it the bridge to the astral realm, right?
Only Angra Mainyu can open the gate. That pillar must be like an altar for the rites.
Oh, we're down here?
Look at the very top.
Oh.
It's the light the gate came from. We have to go investigate.
We can finally bring this conflict to an end. For the sake of your homelands, push onward!
Into my pouch you go.
Got some dark liquid. Oh yeah, Vyrn, I forgot he has that thing where if you hit the button you can lock on him, he shows you where next to go. Alright, haven't done one of these in a while.
Might be useful.
A Welkin reflection.
A treasure hunt! Let's play!
What the? Oh.
Look at all those shiny rocks! Make sure you nab them all!
Is it just me, or is the air real stuffy? Feels like I'm suffocating.
I barely remembered how to do
It's
that.
like this place is trying to force us out.
Alright.
A blessing.
Well, let's see what awaits, shall we?
Couldn't resist.
Couldn't resist. I mean, I could. I didn't mean to do that. Well, the music here is definitely... We need to get the fuck out of here. I'm in trouble.
Now, what are you?
Ooh! I just got closer to the truth. A corrupted letter. I got an achievement saying I got 30 archives. Lyria, let's look at your journal. Is it archive, obtain documents, where's corrupted letter? Up there. How is it going? Oh god. Sorry everyone, it's gonna take me a bit. How is it going? So that has to be a D. So Dirk until the sun comes up. Oh, sorry. Dirk until the sun comes up, just like old times. All got together and you'd tattly. Oh god. Things up. Let's is that it's a beat. About to throwing Renward party. Oh god. Being a guess since we to years 2 years ago, me and the old gang were... Oh, I'm reading it completely backwards. Oh, that's why it's not making sense. Oh, well, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the reading of The Corrupted Letter. One of my proudest moments in this game. Reading something backwards like an idiot. I haven't done one of these dungeons in a while. This could be fun. I wish there was better music. The fantasy music from before, I miss it.
What hole did this weirdo crawl out of?
It's part of Angra.
Okay, so it's creepy and hostile. At least it'll be a good warm-up before the final match.
Reinforcements! Are those little ones also part of Angra?
Yes, but these actually have physical shape. I think our attack...
A weird portal just opened up. I think it's...
Whoa! We did go through that rift, right? It looks like we're still in the same place, but everything's all hazy.
Oh, look, we're on the other
monster
side.
From before. Is it just me, or does it appear solid now?
I bet it's because we went through that funky portal. I knew it was a good idea.
By my blood.
Yeah, not so tough now, are ya?
I don't think we'll make it very far in this haze. Let's pass through the rift again and return to the normal world.
Okay.
Well, now that those spooky portal monsters are gone, what say we get a move on?
I can't believe they were residing in a different dimension. It must have something to do with Angra powers as gatekeeper. I'm as shaken as you are, but at least we have a strategy now. Yes. Once you've figured out the key to its powers, no primal beast is invincible. Let's try not to linger in the other dimension, though. If Angra closes off the portal, we may be cut off from this world permanently.
Ooh, I'm wondering if you can get a game over sequence now if you stay in there too long. I'm just seeing if there's anything else up here. It does not look like there is. Okay. I saw the glowing before that Watcher got spawned in. Oh yeah. I'm gonna kick some... Ooh, hello.
I can hear cries of sorrow and pain. It's the trees and plants of Zega Grande.
Vulcan reflection. I mean, I hear things too. Let's go over here first. Well, there's the Grand Cipher. A welcome sight. Meanwhile, this entire place is like almost a land of dead.
Let's see.
I gotta really do my runes more for all my characters rather than the ones I play.
How many spare parts does Angra mine you have?
You all know the drill now. Wait for the mini minus to pop up, then blast them.
Heads up, crew. We got spooky company.
Calm down, Rapper. They seem like normal monsters. They must have been summoned here by Angra Mainyu.
Nightmare.
Here's a fun trick.
Want a treat?
Here's a little pay now.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Done. Great work.
Hear that, Fuji?
Did you guys see that? The shadow people just disintegrated.
Yes. It must have been the light spilling from the rift.
I hope we never have to do that again.
Jeez, shadow
All right.
portal, shadow people. What's next?
Can you see all the wreckage scattered about? I believe Lilith built this pillar out of people's homes.
Well, it's definitely built out of something. And it's almost, like I said, it's like a land of the dead.
A blessing.
I got a coin, a raffle coin. Hallowed ground, haven't seen you in almost a year.
Got your back.
Alright, what do you have at the Cube Shack?
I love to barter. What can I trade you for?
Nothing at the moment. And I don't think, yep, no add-ons available. Upgrade sigils? I mean, I could, but I'll hold off for
Take care of
now.
yourselves, okay?
Oh, let me save, actually.
I know you'll get the job done.
Better be safe than sorry.
Take care of yourselves, okay?
Wait,
Oh,
I think I sense a primal beast. Or at least something that feels like a primal beast.
And this presence isn't Angra Mainyu?
No, it's... Huh? But that's impossible.
at Bahamut.
Lyria, we're hopping between dimensions at the drop of a hat. Nothing's impossible.
Okay, old Joseph. Let me guess, it's Bahamut. You know, that thing you lost control of? I'm guessing it's or is it the first primal beast we fought, and we're gonna fight them all again? Is this like a gauntlet rush of all past bosses? Yes. Yes, it is. Right, remember, she captured them.
Furikin! I thought we took care of you back in Temple. We did. I absorbed Furikin, I know it. But the primal feels exactly the same.
Wait, there's something strange at work.
Damn it.
I can feel no life from that creature.
It's their voice. It's like the Furikin doesn't have any thoughts at all. There isn't a heart or mind. Just a shell. It feels a lot like those shadow people. Just bigger.
And way more bloodthirsty. The old Furikin was a fart compared to this Tempest.
Concentrating power.
Alright, here we go. We all remember Furikin, right? I hope we do. Damn it. God damn it, I am so unlucky.
I don't think you can take much more.
I'm not out yet.
Tony is down. Get him.
Prove your strength.
The old mare's found her booze again, and she doesn't look happy. Now.
The wind's picking up. Get away from Furikin now.
Run! Run!
There's no guarding against this one. Get ready to dodge for your lives.
Working on it.
Winds of vitality. Bless us with life. Heed my call. Furikin!
Oh, we have the real Furikin with us. Oh, that Furikin's kicking ours. Oh wow, yeah, that Furikin kicked its ass. Oh hey, he finally showed up.
Ed?
We'll talk later. Revenge comes first.
Oh, that's a weird delivery.
You saved my life.
Talk later. I don't trust your hero act. After Vyrn's dusted, I'm gonna make you spill your evil master plan.
Just gonna keep running. Just gonna keep running.
Oh, great! A magical girl transformation! I forgot Vyrn could do that.
Its attack will become even more lethal. We can't afford any slip-ups.
Lyria, get someplace safe.
Okay.
Time to go for a
Just hold on. They have to let up eventually.
American schools are gonna land a lot harder now. Try not to get hit.
Now the party begins. Well, milady, shall we dance?
Oh god.
We need to heal.
Alright, when the air attacks are where it's at. Uh-oh. No! Okay, I'm good. Oh, that was actually...
Now, let us feel our swords.
That's on its feet already? Come on!
Ready. Go no further now.
Good hit.
Damn, I'm bad at this.
I'll take that.
One last push.
Beat your dude, run. No further. That was your final warning. Now answer to my blade.
You know.
I parried too soon. That's on me. Oh, that was on me.
Help is on the way! Hang in there!
I'm not.
Void Ripper. Listen, I'm sorry, I'm rusty.
Come here, bud. I can feel it in my pores.
You about ready to end this? This puff's on its last leg.
Painful.
Let's patch you up.
You saved my bacon.
Now.
Got it. Damn it.
I'm coming.
I tried to parry, but I did it too early. I'm sorry. I tried to look cool. God damn it. I tried to be cool. I'm like, I'm gonna bury this, I'm gonna beat it. No. And she's done. The Mirage version, I'm gonna call it.
Is anyone hurt?
My
I feel like
pride.
a million rupees. But, what are we gonna do about him?
Kid, wait! You want to stop Lilith too, don't you? After all the time I spent with you, I know how much you care for her. But even if you love her, after what she's done, we have to stop her.
My mother. Or Lilith, I should say. Intends to sacrifice the future of this world. I know I can't let her get away with that. But I can no longer feign innocence. This has gone on long enough.
What do you say to a temporary truce?
You want to stop her, and so do we. Choices don't get any easier than that. How about it? We can use ya.
Why? Considering the scale of violence I inflicted on your crew.
Well, in the end, you did help us.
That's what they say.
All right. I'll join you in the fight against Lilith.
You know, you don't have to do the fist bump. You can just agree.
Let's stop her.
Let me guess, he joined the party. Awesome. I guess I'm removing Eugene.
Let's do this.
I'm gonna put Id in here. Id, I don't know what you do, but you're in the party now.
To the fray.
Yeah,
You're not much of a people person, are you?
sorry.
Oh wow, we got a lot of levels. Awesome. I mean a lot of levels.
Hey, Id. Lilith's your mom, right?
Adoptive. We're not related by blood, but I owe her my life.
If you want to turn back, no one will blame you.
I've made my choice.
You might say that now, but when she's right there in front of you, it's gonna be tough.
I'd rather face her myself than have her suffer at someone else's hands.
As family, you must feel responsible for her crimes. Very well. We'll respect your wishes.
Alright, so Id's officially in the party, which I had a feeling that was gonna happen one day, and it did. So Id's weapons. Oh.
Would you like to craft a weapon?
Oh, never mind.
Id, there's something I wanted to ask you about. Last time we crossed swords, you transformed.
Oh yeah. What was that? If you ask me, I thought you looked like a giant lizard.
Well, you're wrong. That was a manifestation of the dragon powers sleeping within me. Lilith trained me when I was young. Taught me how to control them. I thought I'd be saving the world with them, but...
You will be, kid. That's the whole reason you joined us on this crazy mission, right?
Okay, I'm worried now because the usual, you know, trope in these types in RPGs
The
and
near
all that.
infinite power of dragons is a heavy burden to bear. But you aren't alone.
So you also... These skies are stranger than I thought.
Oh man, I played the right character for that.
What is it?
I wanted to thank you for protecting me while I was imprisoned by the Church of Avia.
You're thanking me? I was the one who captured you.
Yes, that's true. But you also helped bring me back to my friends. If you'd left me with Lilith, who knows what would have happened to me?
Yeah, I guess.
So I'm thinking, and I'm worried what's gonna happen is the usual JRPG kind of trope where bad guy joins your team, they're not as strong as they used to be, and either they die or become a party member. And since I can't do anything with his equipment, I'm worried
I
that
shall
he's...
collect every glittering stone.
I'm worried he's going down the dying path for his mother. But I think what's gonna happen, he's gonna get, like, injured from his mother.
Might be useful. I was not worthy.
Oh, sorry, I saw a pickup, but I wanted it. Damn it! How could I fail? Alright, let's do this again.
Do you think Roland's okay?
I can't say. There's still too much that we don't understand about him and Lilith.
I was not worthy.
God damn it! Oh, it sucks. Like, I have it until that jump.
To action!
Yes! No!
I was not worthy.
Siegfried, don't be sad. I'm trying, man. That was a good jump, but then we jumped over the bottom.
I shall collect every glittering stone.
Alright. Come on. I really wish everything would stop trying to auto-lock on Vyrn. It's like, I get...
Don't worry, we can still try again.
Yeah, I can. Thanks, Vyrn.
Break a leg.
I'd rather not. I like my... legs where they are. Stop it, Vyrn, please. The camera's mine to control, not yours. Now! No!
Ugh, we ran out of time. Better get the lay of the land before we try again.
Listen, Vyrn, shut it. You have no right to say it. You keep taking control of my camera, and it's actually kind of annoying. Right around here. Oh, never mind. He listened to me. Alright. No!
Ugh, we ran out of time. Better get the lay of the land before we try again. Break a leg.
If I fail, I'll make an id do. What the fuck? No, camera. What are you doing? Leap of faith. Oh.
You did great.
A blessing.
Yay. That took a bit. We got some dark liquid. Actually, you know what? Since Id is the temporary party member, let's
in need of a guardian?
Play him. Id is a swordsman who has overcome a harsh fate imposed upon him. He overwhelms enemy with power destruction. Landing a charge Y. Okay. Okay.
Don't mind if I do.
We'll see what it can do. Mother, I come for you. Eroded stone monument. Add to the archives. Let's go check that out. There it is. We protect the skies. Many perished. Wind. But stood the capital safe, their spirits with us. There, and sacrifices won't be. A mysterious substance warps the stone, rendering the whole inscription impossible to make sense. Yeah, there's a weird corruption type thing happening, especially with that letter. It turned the text backwards. Yeah, that dark liquid, whatever it is, it's corrupting things. Uh-oh.
I think I'm having deja vu.
Id, those monsters share a body and powers with Angra Mainyu. Defeat the small ones first.
Understood. Focus on the path ahead.
Well done. Oh no! Strike true! After them! Into the fray! We'll blast through whatever crosses us.
Yes.
Okay.
Can't
Okay.
for now.
What am I doing? Go for the keeper. It's annoying when they do.
Press the advantage. Sure.
We did well.
I guess so.
Wonderful pup.
Get up there.
That haze looks awful. Stay sharp. More out, pal.
Try and get his
Finally.
combos.
Adios, losers.
Man, would it have killed Lilith to install a few hoists or pulleys?
Don't get impatient. We need to be really, really careful.
My sword's glowing. I don't know why. My sword is
Let's
glowing.
see. Not bad. Perfect.
Well done.
I'll take this.
That is so annoying.
I'll follow.
Now, let's move on.
My sword's really glowing now.
What's this?
Well, let's go. I'm gonna never enough. I'm gonna say never enough goes with glow. It's never enough. Oh.
I get it now. The Furican we just fought? It was like a shadow, made from our memory of the real thing.
So not only was it a counterfeit primal, it never truly existed at all. Correct?
Yes. I I think it's because time and space is so unstable here. Reality is getting all mixed up.
But who ever heard of a shadow with the destructive force of a primal? Valioe truly is fearsome.
Reminds me of the end of Metaphor Refantasia when you're in your last area and you have to refight all past bosses. It gives me that feeling, because everything is there, red and orange. You also got what's in the box. I don't want to know what's in the box. But that's what it's reminding me of. Camera's doing camera things. Oh, you want to know what this music reminds me of before I go ahead? It reminds me of the foggy location in Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree where those insta-kill, like, maniacs are that don't attack, but they'll grab you and make you go mad and die. That leads to the Frenzied Flame boss. The music reminded me of that. Of the forest where your mount refuses to come out. Hello, I just fought you on my own time to get this character.
I am not alone pretending to be the Wolf of Latanya.
It's even tougher than the real manic armor. Be careful.
Get lost.
Breaking leg! What's this? Some kind of mating dance?
Is everyone alright? It's got us pinned down. We have to do something.
Yeah, I know, but what?
I recognize that spear.
Oh!
No one goes hunting without the silver wolf.
Wait, what? I forgot about you.
Now, heard you got some big prey lined up. Well, I got room on my wall for a few more trophies.
He's not talking about mounting our hip.
Hope not. Much rather have Galanza as an ally.
Thanks, Captain.
Nope,
No
nope,
autograph
nope.
till after the fight.
Yeah.
Oh, damn it.
The help. But hard pass on the autograph.
Oh, each single one now we're gonna fight. Also, I'm gonna change off him afterwards. So I was getting Siegfried down, but then again, I think he's gonna stay. But what I was gonna say is each of these bosses now we're gonna be fighting one of her main people. Where we're gonna play that dude, then the chick, the magic chick we had fought. And,
Perfect.
Right. Follow Galanza's lead. Get back.
oh, whoops.
Safe spot and support from above. You don't scare me, you overgrown puppy.
Uh-oh.
Take the right.
The hunt is off.
Captain.
I'll take it from here.
Not now, not never. I've got it. Shine as one. Ascension.
Damn.
More where that came from.
Now that's teamwork.
It's down! Get cruising and give it a bruising!
Kick.
Galanza, I appreciate it.
Sentiment. I hate it. I'm just here for the thrill.
Of course.
Oh man, we're ruining this thing.
Let me hear your battle howl.
Damn, I think Alonzo's got this on his own.
You're mine. Never enough.
Careful! It's charging for an attack!
Alright, time to run. Literally.
What the? I get ready. Does this mean the party's finally getting started?
Nope, nope, nope.
Are you okay?
I'll apply first aid.
Hide.
I'll Let's do this. Pull it together.
We're back in business.
On my feet! Twist me! Strike true!
God damn it, you dodge. Cool.
Appreciate it.
Miss me!
Hold still.
I'll have back.
Janelle! On your guard. It's going to strike hard and strike fast.
Yes! But that's the god! Now that's what I call raging on!
Man, I wish I had your kind of energy. You should really bottle that stuff.
Today's weather forecast doesn't leave us a chance of icicles!
Alright.
Icicles have homing capabilities. If you can't evade them, destroy them.
Well done.
Time to run. Not good.
Incoming! Get ready to dodge!
Dodging is for puppies!
Oh, wait, what?
Attacking is for wolves!
Smart. Now I know where his violence comes from.
Take this! Get back!
Well done!
Now!
Make way!
Understood.
Dependable.
Yep. Perfect. Thanks.
Yeah, it couldn't have gone better.
Thanks.
Now it's our turn to lead this dance.
Good timing.
Looks like Wolfie's about to start leaping again. Stay on your toes, you guys.
Smell of fresh blood in the snow!
Uh-oh. Hey, dude, you're not gonna make it past this. Yeah, we won. Oh, we obliterated. Oh, I stayed transformed? Yeah!
Let's do this!
Shine as one! De-escapism!
It transforms, and that's awesome. We win. Down, puppy.
Go on ahead. Let me catch my breath.
Yeah, okay,
Wait,
not dead.
You're gonna sleep here?
We owe you, Alonzo.
Alright. That was...
I've always wondered. When you were part of the church, why did you go to such lengths to protect Lyria?
I was only following orders. At least at first. Lyria was the key to bringing salvation.
But then you learned all Lilith wanted to save was herself. Lyria was no more than a means to an end. Once she had made Lyria absorb enough primals, Lilith meant to free Angra and sacrifice all who opposed her.
I gave myself to Mother's cause. I trained and trained to protect her vision of salvation. When I learned it was all a lie, my life was devoid of meaning. There was nothing I wanted to fight for anymore, except Lyria. Now I'm protecting her because it's the first thing my heart's ever told me to do.
Awesome. Hey, dude, guess what? We're gonna swap party members around a bit. Let's bring some,
Lead the way.
Catalina, and then I'm gonna change back to
Following
Siegfried
you.
with Id. Actually, you know what? We have Catalina a lot. Let's play with
I compliment any bouquet.
There we go. I know your power's a bit low, but we
This
don't have
silence
you
is
much.
unnatural.
Oh, I remember. These are challenge monuments. No, let me save first. Then I'll attempt it. By the way, if you're wondering, my Draconic Release, it's basically
time I bared my
an attack buff, but it lasts as long as I time my attacks correctly. I might change it out with the temporary buff, because that one lasts as long as you are timing your attacks perfectly. Which, at the moment, my attacks really aren't being timed perfectly. So yeah, I might actually just change that out right now. I want to get good, so let's just change that out for the other one, Magnificence. Ooh. Yeah, we'll do Magnificence instead.
You can take them. Let's go!
Time to go for another hit. Let our blades do the talk. Now, attack!
Have we wandered into a waking nightmare?
Be gone!
You want more?
Attack! This one's mine.
I could get used to this. Do you feel we could improve our synergy?
Surrender!
Oh, I read that!
On the offensive! Understood!
Have my aid.
Hey, not bad.
Can't keep up.
Be gone! Push through! On my mark! It's over!
Dig deep. Now more than ever.
Brave away!
Can we do it?
Come, we face this menace head on!
I think?
There.
Understood!
Let's roll.
Come, synergized and energized!
Wrong one.
A lovely
Let's keep it up.
sentiment. What do you think?
Surrender!
Can't keep up.
Feel yourself!
Even the sweetest one.
Good hit!
Catch this!
Oh, no, not waste to revive yet. Thank you, Siegfried.
This wasn't part of the plan.
Press the advantage! I'll do it! Excellent! Be gone!
Let's keep it up.
Don't mistake mercy for
What do you think? You
Bear
want
with
more? Don't.
Prove your strength!
Coming.
Enough! Never enough! After the... Into the fray!
Thanks, crew.
Yeah!
I aim to
These wounds bite
Now!
His health is healing. He keeps healing.
Bear with! Let us end this! Blade of the Wayfaring Dragon!
Let's do this.
Schwarzafenga! Captain! I'll take it from here! Tempest Flame! This is power! I've got it! Feature! Rosetta!
Try to run.
Shine as one! Deastrophism! Ready! Now that's teamwork!
No!
Understood! Too slow! Take him out! Get back! You're mine! Watch my back!
Can't keep up.
No further! Take this!
What do you think?
Surrender! Push through! To the front! Into the fray!
This crew is something else. Give yourself more credit.
No falling under my watch.
Okay, he heals really fast.
Surrender!
You want more? Don't. Can't keep up.
Enough! This is power!
If you
Why
insist.
judge? Let us begin!
What do you think? There.
Just getting started. Now,
Let's match you up. My hero.
understood. Eat this! Feel yourself!
What do you think? Take my thorn.
Surrender!
There.
Push through!
That's gonna last a while, everybody.
Break.
Come, Crimson Thorn.
Let our blades do the talking. Be gone! Follow close!
Right away.
Who will be our next opponent?
With you by my side, who could challenge us?
This is power! Meet your doom! Let us begin! Let us end
What do you
this!
think?
Blade of the Wayfaring Dragon! Schwarzafenga! Have this!
I'll take it from here. Tempest.
I've got it! Rosetta!
Try to run.
Shine as one! Deastrophism!
Now that's teamwork.
Be gone! Beat them back!
Let's go.
You take it.
You're finished through! You now! It's over! Meet your doom! By my blade! Unentwined!
Come.
Okay, that's the only time I can see like damage him.
What do you think?
Don't mistake murder.
You need healing.
You have my thanks.
Now.
Bury them.
Good call.
You better stay
Prepare more
focused.
thoroughly
Wait,
next time.
no, no, no! Really?
Ugh, we're about halfway there, right?
I wasn't
My
trying to
wings are getting
escape.
sore.
Oh, you're joking. Oh. God damn
Get
it.
the job done. Want to strengthen your weapon? Working on your
Let
weapon?
me forge her weapon. Do we need? Yep, we'll do it.
Here you go.
I'm very sad right now. Very sad.
Let's do it.
There you go. There you
Putting
go.
those gray stones to use?
I had it, man.
Let's do it.
Insufficient rupees. But it'll bring my attack up to 16. It'll go up scale. Yeah, still don't need that. God damn
Take care of
it.
yourselves, okay?
I am very mad about that. Alright, I know this was going to be short, but just know I will be finishing probably this dungeon next time. But yeah, I'm going to call it here. It's going to be a bit short, but I promise you I am beating this game. So until then, I will see ya. Till then, love.